Hello folks, Gus Jaccaci here, and I'm standing in a field at Abe Collins' farm in Swanton, Vermont. And Abe is probably one of the 2 or 3 leading authorities and practitioners of soil regeneration. He's added 10 inches to the 8 inches that were here. And the beauty of that is that soil we're standing on here will capture ton upon millions of tons of carbon in the air where we don't want it and put it back in the earth where it does the best and most important good for the earth itself, for the animals, for the grasses, for life in general. So Abe Collins, in my opinion, is a Vermont genius. He's a monumental idealist, and his medium is the regeneration of soil. Now, can you imagine if we can get Abe to teach all the rest of the grass farmers and organic farmers and everything what he knows about soil creation by close packing a herd and moving it regularly and so forth. All these new and wonderful techniques which are as old as grazing buffalo, as grazing antelope, as grazing deer, as grazing elk, as grazing moose. It's the same story. They did it before we got here. Now he's doing it again on purpose and building the most beautiful, rich soil and grasses you can imagine. I'm standing right on them. So when I get excited about something like this, what I'm really saying is that Vermont is the state to reinvent the United States, because we can reinvent how we generate soil, how we purify water, how we clean the air and clean the atmosphere of things that are causing us trouble, like global climate change and so forth. And here we are in Swanton doing it. And this is fit for distribution all over the world. And his mentor, a little older man named Alan Savory, just won a $100,000 grant from the Buckminster Fuller Foundation to do this kind of work in Africa, where it's also vitally needed, and where he comes from, Alan Savory comes from. But what I like about this is a Vermont field. This is Vermont success. This is what I call Vermonumental idealism, ready for export to Washington. You send me down there, I'm going to talk dirt stories, soil stories in Washington, with Abe as our fearless leader and mentor.